Hello YouTubers, this is Ricky Moran Jr. reporting on another YouTube review video. Today I will be discussing Terminator 2029 and 1984. Now, if you haven't seen the movie or have read any of the comic books, let there be known that there are spoilers in this video, so just fair to warn ya. But today, this comic book is about what happened during and after the first Terminator movie, where the Terminator was sent back in time to assassinate Sarah Connor, but was foiled by her and Kyle Reese. So, just so you know, if you haven't seen the Terminator movies or read any of the comics, please do not hesitate to get into them. But if you're not into Terminator, that's okay. Not everybody is. But if you are, please watch this video. You might learn something. Now, you remember in the first movie that the Terminator was sent back in time to kill Sarah Connor, but of course you already know that. But you may be wondering, what happened after Sarah destroyed the Terminator and everything? Well, it just so happens, after she was taken to the hospital, a couple guys that worked for Cyberdyne somehow found the Terminator squashed in the factory, and so they decided to take him apart and try to learn how he works. Which explains how in the second one they got that Terminator processing chip and the hand. But what they didn't know was that by keeping that Terminator's parts and not destroying them, the future that Kyle Reese came from still exists. So another Terminator was sent back in time to finish the job while Sarah was pregnant. And without Kyle to protect her, she's completely vulnerable. But we find out later that Kyle Reese never died. He was only badly hurt, and he passed out. So after they rescued him and nursed him back to health, they locked him up in jail. But then Sarah somehow frees him from jail, and they both take refuge on a farm in the middle of a desert. But the Terminator somehow finds them and shoots Kyle Reese. But of course Kyle Reese doesn't die immediately. But just when it looked like Sarah was about to get killed, suddenly Kyle Reese defeats the Terminator and saves her. And then also she gave birth to the only John Connor. Only problem was, Kyle Reese dies after that because the Terminator blasted him in the shoulder with a shotgun, and apparently his wounds were fatal this time. But he told Sarah his last words before dying, to keep moving and protect John no matter what. And so, you can pretty much guess the rest. As sad as that sounds, but that's what happened. Just wish Kyle didn't have to die constantly. But no one said that time traveling and saving and protecting Sarah from Terminators was going to be easy. But over the years, she has took care of John, she's trained him, and she's also taught him about the future. Like, he's supposed to be this great leader of the resistance because somehow Skynet, a computer program, has taken over the world and has enslaved all of humankind with machines. And it's up to John to make sure that future doesn't happen. Man, that's even making me worry about the machines taking over. But it's just a movie, so no harm, no foul. But my point is, if you really are into Terminator, I suggest reading this first, because this is the one comic book that really grabbed my attention. So, if you really are into it, please read it. It's really good, and the artwork is great too. But like I said, if you're not into that kind of stuff, then hey, I'm not going to force it on you. So leave a comment below, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye.